My name is Tommy. Today is Sunday, July 28th, 2024, and I'm here at Valleyfair for my third visit of the year. The park experienced some rough flooding a month ago, but I believe it has fully recovered, except perhaps Thunder Canyon has yet to reopen. I think I will be walking back there to check it all out. So, alright, let's go. I am in. As always, I like to go to the left. Yep, still no signs of life at this dining location. But this looks very interesting. I can walk up very close. This is indeed very interesting. Looks like they've finished the exterior of this new haunt, the former Zombie High location. I guess I would assume the name is Cryptid Land. Not sure exactly what that signifies. The one teaser I saw the park release a couple months ago, you know, my understanding of it was thinking like alien campground abduction something, but this doesn't quite seem to imply that. They do have this as well. Seems to kind of function as some sort of teaser. Maybe creatures that you get to see. Roadside attraction. Kind of a unique idea. I can see it working out. Zombie High was my favorite haunt, so I'm a little bummed that they decided to retire this one instead of a different one. But it is what it is, so can't wait for Valley Scare. I'm just very, very happy that it's back. So I'll be very eager to try this thing out in just under 2 months. The park has a mister station set up right here next to the power tower entrance. It's a good day for it as it's close to 90 degrees. I first saw one of these last year. I'd like to see this be a more regular thing at this park. I love misting stations. Extreme Swing has the shortest line I've seen on it all year, and I haven't ridden it once, so perfect time. Yeah, just got off. Only had to wait one ride cycle, and I got on the ride facing the way that I currently am, so that when you go all the way up there, you are facing down at the ground right here. I love this flat ride as is. Well, we'll say I really wish they'd run the longer cycle. Other parks will, and I know Valleyfair used to back in the day. It's still a pretty good ride, even with the more mild cycle, but the extreme cycle where you really go past 90 degrees a few times is so much more fun, and I don't like when this thing is neutered, because it's a great, great, great flat ride. I wish they'd run the more extreme cycle, but it's still pretty good as is. I guess they are using this marquee to advertise a show at another location, the Superior Stage, kind of over by Planet Snoopy. But yeah, this thing sits dormant another year. In fact, I think it's been years since they really had a show in this spot. Maybe they'll use it for Valley Scare. Or at least maybe if I come back in a month or so, I would expect this marquee to be advertising Valley Scare. It's something. It's not super often that Wild Thing is not my first ride of the day, but it will be my second. These drink holders in the station are definitely new. I wonder if other rides have added these as well.
Once you are seated,
new since my last visit, I should say. Definitely one of the better rides on Wild Thing I've ever had. Definitely felt a little bit faster, smoother than usual, though still not super fast by hypercoaster standards. Those drink holders in the station are very interesting. I've never seen those at Valleyfair before, or I think any Cedar Fair park for that matter. But Cedar Fair and Six Flags are now one, so perhaps that is a bit of a merging of the best practices. Because I know Six Flags parks have adopted some Cedar Fair policies, like their chaperone policy, and they've also gotten rid of their surcharge on all dining options, which is good to see. And I think they've actually lowered the prices on some food items as well, so you know, you're starting to see a little bit of the parks merging their ideas together, and this is what we've got. I was maybe gonna get a slice of pizza, but one, they serve it with breadsticks, 2 of them. No way to just get a slice of pizza by itself. And they charge $15. Wow. When did it get so expensive? That's way too much for me to justify. Just in case anyone's doubting what I said about the prices, I feel like chicken tender basket feels like a way better value at $15 than a pizza slice and 2 breadsticks. But I guess it's always a little bit subjective. I'll just keep dreaming of the day that one day the old Looping Starship location will be something more than landscaping. I got a feeling it's gonna be more years ahead from just this. Oh well, yeah. Always my favorite. Empty tunnel.
Hold on tight and enjoy a ride on Renegade. Yeehaw!
And Renegade has drink holders too. Perhaps she is running a bit smoother, but she's definitely running a lot faster. You definitely tell just visually when you're on the ride, you can feel the air a bit stronger than normal. It's definitely kind of that mid-season form here. Also, you can't see any flooding to the right on the lift hill in the employee parking lot, which is usually among the first places to flood in the park. So it's good to see it's receded that well. I mean, the park tends to experience flooding like this every 6, 7, 8 years or so. So this ride definitely has recovered from it. Unfortunately, Thunder Canyon has not recovered from the flooding until all the water features in this main structure are completely turned off. You tell over there it's completely drained. So maybe a little while yet till this thing will be operational again. If at all this year, we'll have to see. Even though Thunder Canyon is still closed, Excalibur very much reopened. Excalibur does not have a drink holder, but this ledge functions just the same. Yeah, the ride experience doesn't seem to be affected by the flooding much, if at all. Rides running about as fast as it ever does, as rides typically tend to in the middle of the season on a very warm day. So can't complain there. Also, I haven't had to wait for anything today, which is normal for Excalibur in general, but for everything else, it's a little abnormal. The park in general does not seem very busy. So definitely the least busy it's been on any of my 3 visits here by a good deal. Always be careful of this little spot right here. I got splashed here really bad once a few years back. It's kind of funny, but kind of pleasant on a warm day. Gonna check this store out and see if there's any merch I noticed or like that I haven't noticed on a previous visit. Also, Valley Scare merch. I don't know if I've noticed this tank top before, but I really, really like it. The shirt's pretty good too. To a lesser extent, the hoodie. And yeah, no Valley Scare merch. Maybe I'll see it on another visit in like a month or so, maybe. That has to be the shortest line I have ever seen for the drop slide tower, ever. Looks like people are basically just walking right on. Usually it's quite the long line and is a good measure of how busy the water park is. But even on a day like today, the park just isn't busy. I wonder if people are deterred from previous flooding, but almost everything in the park is operational except Thunder Canyon, so there's really no reason to be deterred. I believe this will be my first time this year riding high roller. And it looks like I'm basically gonna walk right on, just like everything else today. high rollers, drink holders too. Well, that really surprised me. I've never felt airtime so strong on this. It definitely really caught me off guard, quite frankly. It was pretty strong. Wow. Never really get that on this ride, honestly. Definitely feels about as smooth as it ever has and about as fast as it ever has. Everything seems to be running really, really well today. Again, that's that late season, form. Another beautiful misting station in the park. These need to always be here. Well, except for in the fall. First time on Corkscrew this year. Corkscrew is also a member of the Drink Holders Club. That's 4 coasters here. Over here at the Lucky Loon, there's a sign and entrance right there. I think these hand-breaded chicken tenders and mac and cheese signs are new. If they are or not, I'm going to be flashing the words on the screen because I'm going to go back and look at old footage as I edit this video. Also, you can see from High Roller and Wild Thing up there that there is no dirt being moved whatsoever, so extremely low chance that this property beyond the fence is being utilized for anything next year. So sounds like all the rumors are pointing to 2026, so hope for the best there. But Lucky Loon, I liked it on my first visit of the year on opening day, and I will be coming back here on my next visit to see if it holds up or has changed in any sort of way, because it seems like a step in the right direction for food service at Valleyfair. I would like to see them build more establishments of this similar quality. Not to say it was perfect, but definitely a step in the right direction. And I'm gonna check out this gift shop as well as the other one to see if there's any new merch, and especially Valley Scare merch. I don't think I noticed this tank top before. I like this one too. Very retro looking. These look new as well, as does this and this. More of a waffly texture on this one. Definitely haven't seen that one before. Oh, and look at right here. This is definitely Valley Scare merch, so they do have it out already. Back from the Dead, as it was very much a dead event, and here it is. Yeah, might have to buy this at some point. Oh, definitely haven't noticed this one before either. It's supposed to be new. Also kind of a softer texture. Feels like it'd be more comfortable than other shirts you see around. Ah, look at these. Definitely much more retro, like 70s retro. So yeah, the one to the left as you exit has the Valley Scare merch. And then there was a couple things on this one. I showed off both sides, by the way. They do carry slightly different stuff in each gift shop, but I'm sure it'll always kind of subject to change, so just so you know. And that is it for today for my usual exit spot. It's very nice to see just a little bit of signs of life of Valley Scare returning. Just a little bit of merch. It is something. I will take whatever I can get. I was going to go to Six Flags, either Great America or Fiesta Texas a week from today, but I will not be. So I will have one more Valleyfair trip for the summer, and then I'll be going to Valley Scare twice, if not 3 times. We'll be at opening day on September 21st, 2024. That's a Saturday. And then I'll be back at least once more, if not twice more. And I'm probably going to be booking my Orlando trip within the next week or so. I don't want to jinx it, but hey, maybe I just did. So I'll be doing Halloween Horror Nights at Universal in Orlando. I'll be doing all Universal stuff, nothing Disney, I believe. So definitely some fun stuff planned, lots of videos to go still for this calendar year. And I always try to be as ambitious for the next year, but you know, I always kind of have to pull back a bit. One of these years I'll get to do everything I planned, but this year definitely wasn't it. So another great day at Valleyfair. Got some good rides on rides that I haven't ridden yet this year. That is what a slow day will do. If you are hesitating to come back to the park after the flooding that was reported earlier, don't hesitate. There's really no reason to refrain from coming here. In fact, there's a lot of reasons to come here because crowds are lower. So please come here and check out the park. All right, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.